All right, let's talk about speaking question 1. For this question, you get asked to speak for 45 seconds about a topic. You'll be given the prompt, something like, what's your favorite restaurant? Or name an important holiday in your country and describe it. For our video, we'll use this prompt. What is your favorite movie? Describe it and say why it's your favorite. For question 1, there's only one source of information. You. You are the source of information. So we'll use the outline format, which we learned about in the notes section. If you haven't watched the notes section video, stop. Right now. Go, watch it, learn about it, then come back and join us. We'll wait for you. All set? Great. Let's continue. So, we have our prompt. We have our outline note structure, and we have 15 seconds to figure out what we're going to say. This is usually when people panic. Asking anyone to talk about a subject, even in their native language, in exactly 45 seconds is pretty crazy. So don't worry. You're not alone if you hate this part of the test. But, trust me, this can be easy with practice. So, let's make it simple. First, we write out our topic. Here, it will be our favorite movie. I'll use the example Star Wars. The key to note-taking on any section of the test is to be brief, to write in short bits. You must write as few words as possible. You can even shorten words. The term for this is shorthand, and there's a video in the extra video section to help explain this technique. So, back to our question. We want to write short notes. I write Star Wars as my topic. Then, I write 2 supporting ideas. We usually want these to be 1 word each. Remember, we want to keep it simple. I suggest using adjectives. This does a few things for us. First, adjectives describe. That's their job. Part of the question asks you to describe your choice. So, boom. There you go. Second, adjectives make us think. It's easy to look at the adjective and think of other things to say, using that adjective as a starting point. I chose the adjectives exciting and original for my 2 supporting ideas. And that's it. Our notes are done. If you have time, you can add a couple other keywords to your notes. But remember, keep it simple. For example, for exciting, I could add action or adventure. For original, I could add examples like first, for the first movie like that, and so on. The idea is that your notes are not supposed to be what you're going to say. Your notes are key words to help you think of what you're going to say. Your notes also guide you and keep you on the subject. So, it's time to speak. How do we begin? Simple. With every single speaking question, 1 through 6, we always want to begin our answer with the question. Yep, that's right. Repeat the question back to them. This is great for 2 reasons. First, you're guaranteed to answer the question correctly. The quickest way to lose points is to get off topic. By using their exact question in your answer, you guarantee you will get points for answering the question. Second, if you use their question, you know that the first thing you say that they are going to hear is going to be grammatically perfect. If they wrote the question, it can't be wrong. So if you use the question, you can't be wrong. Third, it allows you to start strong. Once that clock starts to count down, many of my students freeze. They know the content, they just don't know how to begin. If you use the question in the answer, that will never happen to you. You'll never freeze. So, repeat the question in your answer for the beginning of all speaking questions. Let's go ahead and listen to an example response. My all-time favorite movie has got to be Star Wars, the 1980s science fiction film. I think this for a couple of reasons. First of all, it was very exciting. Star Wars featured laser battles, lightsabers, explosions, space fighting, different aliens, and the Force. Everything that was in that movie was just incredibly exciting for a young child to see. The second reason why it's my favorite movie is that when it came out, it was very original. There had never been another movie like it. It really kind of stood alone in its own genre and was really special. See? Nice and simple. In the text section, you'll find a suggested speaking script. You don't have to memorize it or use it exactly, but it does give keywords to use in your answer, as well as suggested amounts of time to use on each part of your answer. Now, to question 2.